Mummy. Well, it's a new day and a fresh start for the channel. I'm sorry I haven't been around lately. I'm not going to lie, it's been a challenging year, full of difficult changes, painful adjustments and loss. But we'll talk about that a lot later. For now, let's get ready for the day and go find a new sunrise on Ivinghoe Beacon again. Oh, we didn't get any more milk.
I'm not going to use it.
You don't want to have a hot chocolate then?
Shit.
Oh, jeez. Well, we forgot to buy more milk, and that's all we've got left. But we've got the
Powdered milk.
standing. Yeah, that's right, powdered milk. That'll do the job. Right. So, fresh tub as well. I imagine there's plenty of van life out there who don't even have a fridge, so don't even have fresh milk, and they probably use that a lot. I know my parents, they got a motorhome recently, and they're up in Scotland right now, and I imagine they're using a lot of this. they've got a fridge, they just prefer that in their tea. Don't ask me why. Right, let's put some of this in then. So we've got to have 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll do for the milk. Grab me a bottle of water down below, please. Oh, you got your Weetabix and everything sorted, nice.
Yeah. Wow. It's like you've actually done it before, otherwise that would be really hard to find the good
Thank you.
amount to put in a week.
Yeah. Right, I'll tell you what, if you grab my bag, take it over to the table behind me, and just empty everything but the sit mats out, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, lost a spoon in there. Can you tell I don't normally make it like this? Just throw that in there. Well, I see you neatly put everything on the table. And round it all out. Fair
Yeah.
enough. Right. So, got sit mats. Put your cereal in there. Big spoon. This one in. You might want to get your shoes on. I'll get cracking pretty quick. Let's see what the light is like out there. Yeah, I think there's almost enough light to be filming by. It's not on the inside, that's on the outside. I guess there's plenty of moisture out there this morning. But we can see a little bit of light coming up. I guess the sun's going to be coming up around that sort of, behind that big tree there. Right, we need to book it. Right, I'll take that. Gentle with the mugs. Right, are you warm enough in that?
Yes. Because we're going to be moving, won't we? So we're not just going to be standing still until we get up there.
Well, it's going to be cooler up there because we're going to be exposed. I don't know how windy it's going to be. It doesn't seem too windy out there, but you never know until you get up there.
I'll be alright.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah. So what I do, I'm going to just pop in my windbreaker. Worst case scenario, that can go around you and keep you from getting too cold. That should be good. Right, so we need to turn some lights off. Right, out we go. Cool.
Right, it looks way better from out here.
It does, doesn't it? That's a view. And the sun isn't up yet, so let's get cracking. We're going to make quick work of it. We're just going to go down the road. What do you reckon, Beef?
Yeah, sure.
I don't know how it's going to be in terms of conditions on the grassy bit and the muddy bit. We could get absolutely bogged down. It's been a lot of wet weather, and yesterday was no exception. So we'll stay on the drive. Yeah, there's like a footpath down there, but that is overgrown. Right, I've got the orange on, you stay behind me. Woo. Oh look, hold on, here's a path. There we go. That's a good path. That'll be alright. Hey, into the trees and the darkness. Whoa.
Oh my god.
Whoa, roots in the dark.
That's not the best
I doubt you can see anything. There we go. Not the worst path. Yeah, it's actually alright. Conditions are good. Oh, look at that sky, Beef.
Wow, that's beautiful.
It's certainly nicer conditions than when me and Tim came up, to be fair. Look, there's somebody up there already.
I look taller now here. This bit's higher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tall as your dad.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it's been a bigger adjustment than I first thought it would be to the new way of life. Basically, getting used to only having the boys with me half the time was definitely the hardest part of the separation and dealing with all that. But of course, it comes with a lot of other challenges. But that one was the worst. And then throw in some recent loss. Losing a good friend's never easy. And that's all I really want to say about that one. Not too bad. Well, that's basically it. We go up that one and you're pretty much there. Off he goes. Got the moon out above, nice and bright. Woo! I'm nearly going. It's like dark and misty that side, and then bright and fresh on the other side. That's really cool. He's absolutely legging it up there. Kids have no patience. Whew. Not that I'm much better sometimes. One thing I have been at least marginally successful with is I've been losing a little bit of weight, getting into a bit better shape. But a hill like that still gets you out of breath. And here we are back to Ivinghoe Beacon. One of my favourite places in the area for sure. It's just such good views and relatively easy access to it. And today was super easy. Just parked up in the car park and literally, I don't know, 15-minute walk. Only a couple of very small hills because we're already parked high up into it. Look at that. Yeah. We might see it a little sooner. I'm always dubious about this. Obviously, it changes when you see the sunrise, depending upon your elevation and the elevation of the horizon in front of you. So the people down in the, see those lights there for the buildings? So you've got the car moving this way, but you've got the buildings behind. The people in those buildings won't see the sun until a fair bit after us, because they're in the shadow of the hills.
Yeah. So then we might see it dark.
That'll do it, B. time to head back. It's got windy up here, isn't it, Beef?
Yeah.
It didn't say, it was so calm. It's just gone, you're not having any of that. Not having any of that at all, it says. But we've got a second sunrise almost. It kind of disappeared behind the clouds and then came back up. And it's sort of just peeking out over the cloud. But yeah, lovely bit of hot chocky for the morning. And yeah, back to the van now, warm up, do a bit of schoolwork and get on with the day. Whoa, blimey. And when we get back there, I'll tell you all about what's coming up on the channel. And it's going to be good. Right, let's head in. Okay. We'll leave the door open for a bit because it's things got sweaty. Oi. Oh, I'll take this off actually. Oh,
You got dusted.
Oh, he's been crop dusting me all blooming morning. Filthy mongrel.
It's just that. It's not funny.
Oh, your face is funny. Well, it's been a perfect morning, hasn't it? But we need to have a little bit of a chat. I'll let you know a little bit more about what's going on with the channel going forwards. I am going to be sticking to it this time. I've finally settled into a bit of a routine, although things are still fluctuating and changing. You might notice it's just me and Ethan today. His brother Henry has decided to stay with his mum this week. He's growing up now. He's 13 and he has a bit of his own mind, so he doesn't always want to spend time with his dad. Sometimes he wants to spend time with his mum and his uncles and that over that way. Obviously, with the channel, things are going to be roughly the same as before. Plenty of adventures still, but I want to try something new. Something I've learned over the last year is that life is all about sharing it with the people around you. Something that Paul showed me a lot, really, and yeah, not having him around now. Yeah, that's that kind of makes it all the more obvious, really, that I need to be sharing what I'm doing and leading into the relationships around me as much as possible. It has been rough last year trying to do that, but yeah, I think it's time to get back into it, and why not share it with you as well? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to be doing as many lives as I can. The idea is to attempt to do daily live streams. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to manage that like all the time. I'm sure there's going to be some days where I just really can't manage it, but we're going to see how many days in a row that I can manage doing. Not the big long ones that we've done in the past. We've had some massive live streams. Well, I'm just talking day to day, just touching base, letting you see what's going on with me and my life, and maybe you want to share a little bit something about yours too in the chat, and that'd be great. So yeah, daily lives plus the usual videos where I go out on my adventures, whether it be wonky line missions, a little bit of stealth camping. I definitely want to get a stealth camping alliance challenge done at some point soon. It's been a long time. I'm a bit gutted I missed last month's challenge, which was the Keep It Real challenge, in honor of my friend Paul, and that would have been something I'd love to do, but I'll be honest, I've been completely AWOL on YouTube, not just with making videos but also watching it. So yeah, I wasn't aware of that at all, and I'm a little bit gutted that I've missed it, but I'm sure at some point I'll be able to get in to the challenges again and do one or two of those. And yeah, just trying to also show you as much as I can about the van. I think I mentioned this in the first video I did with the van, where I said I want to try to do a bit of the van life stuff, and I have loads, and I mean loads, of things that need sorting in this van. It's ridiculous, and hopefully I'll do quite a few videos on those things, but also just showing you how the van works and how I've done certain things. So the first main job that needs doing is reworking my hot water system, which is basically a reservoir that sits down inside of the cupboard in here. I don't know if I can really give you a good look at that right now, but you'll get a better view when I'm actually doing it. And it just pumps water through the stove and then heats up hot water in my hot water tank, but also runs hot water all the way around, and it feeds the radiator here, and you can sort of see the pipes, some of the pipe work there. It feeds the radiator. The pipe runs all the way around the van into the front and then all the way back around again. That is essential to stop any of my water pipes freezing when it gets really cold, but also in general just keeping condensation from building up in the low corners around the van. That's quite a problem we had in the first sort of year or so, where whenever it got cold you just get damp building up in those spots. Having a little bit of heat running through the pipes there, it's perfect. It sorts everything out. So that needs upgrading because the reservoir keeps flooding and going weird, and the system also keeps filling up with air. The radiator is constantly filling up. But something I learned was that rather than having these manual things like this, you can get auto vents which will just let out the air automatically, rather than me coming along after a couple of days and finding it's half filled with air. So that's the plan, and I hope you'll join me for as much of that as possible. I really do want it to be more about just sharing my life with you guys and being more open about even the day-to-day stuff, not just showing you the big fun things that I do. There are going to be lots of times where we're going to do that sort of thing anyway. I'm hoping to get back into some of the really big adventures and revisit some of the sort of hunting games and stuff like that as well. I've got loads of ideas as always, but it's just finding the energy and the motivation to do a lot of those things. But day to day there's so many little things that I do have to take care of that I can share that time with you, and sometimes we can just chill out as well. There's Ethan packing away his keyboard, and we're going to get some more schoolwork done and have some more fun. We're going to get out and explore these hills a bit more as well. I think it's warming up nice, isn't it, Beef?
Yeah, have you watched me take a selfie because it doesn't believe me that we're here?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Of course I wouldn't believe it. God, I tell you what, it's beautiful out there, isn't it? It's absolutely gorgeous. Hey, selfie time.
Okay, I've not done a selfie before, so...
You're dark in there. Do you want to go outside and do it? Well, he's off doing his selfie for his brother. We're going to enjoy this weather and the hills. We'll certainly do some more games in the van and probably some schoolwork too, because we've got to do the schoolwork. But it's a lovely day to be out, so that's what we're going to do. I hope you find yourself something fun to do as well, and not just work, work, work. I'll see you soon, and we'll get stuck into this for a brand new start to the channel. Thanks for sticking around. You have fun.